Hello everybody, my name is Brenan Kammerer and I am your host for Before Coffee, and this morning we're going to talk about Avengers Endgame. But don't worry, no spoilers. Things first, if you haven't seen Endgame, I highly recommend it. Definitely if you're into the MCU. Duh. So, I tried to stay away from all the trailers besides the first one clearly so I can get an understanding of what's going on. I ignored the rest of them mainly because I wanted to be more surprised than other people when I'm in the theater. And was I surprised, you asked? Yes, I was super surprised. But the downside of that was my sister went with me and she was just talking the entire time. And she just keep on grabbing my arm in excitement, and she was being a child and pestering me all the time. And she's older than me. Can you believe it? Yeesh. And also I find people talking and people grabbing me during the movie highly annoying because I like to focus what's on screen so I can comprehend what's going on and theorize about stuff later. And the entire time I was thinking about moving somewhere else, but I couldn't because literally every seat in the theater was filled. No lie, every single seat. But that's probably our fault because it was the day after the initial release of the movie. So that's kind of dumb on our part. Now, during the whole thing on Twitter about people spoiling Endgame, it didn't really affect me because mainly I don't have social media that much. I have a whole video explaining why. It's going to be up on the right hand corner with the iCard. Go check it out. I highly recommend it. Great episode of this. But I was just sitting on my bed when it was going on, and I was watching GT Live, game theory, hence merch. Excellent jacket, by the way. Super comfortable. I was watching them, and they're talking about it on their T series. I was like, okay. Like, why not just ignore it? You have the capability of shutting off Twitter and not touching it, and it's not that hard to do. But anyways, this video is not about me ranting about how stupid people are when it comes to social media. This video is about my feelings towards Endgame. It was a great movie. It's a great way to end up in the Infinity Saga. Yes, you heard me right. The Infinity Saga. Spider-Man Far From Home is going to wrap up the entire Phase 3. And for some reason, everybody thinks that this is going to be the end of Marvel movies. Like, what? Like, are you stupid? No, of course not. Jesus. And one of the reasons why I know this, Brie Larson, the one that plays Captain Marvel, she has about like a 7 to 8 movie contract. Yeah, there's like 7 to 8 more movies that she's contracted to. And I just figured this out just a few days ago. I wrote the script like last week, like at the beginning of the week. Then I learned this like yesterday for me. Tom Holland actually wants to do 20 more movies for the MCU. So yeah, it's not gonna end for a long time. Side note, I did not like the movie Captain Marvel. It was better to be a standalone movie than the bridge between Infinity and Endgame. Now, if they would have done it like before Captain America came out, about like 7-8 years ago. If they would have done the Captain Marvel origin stories that we got this year, it would have been better back then than wait the 7-8 year gap and then think like, what happened to Captain Marvel? What happened to her? Then come out with another movie before Infinity War, so you already know who the character is, already in your mindset. Then move on from there, because it'll be better financially and everything. I'll get into that. I'll make another video about my thoughts and feelings towards Captain Marvel. But Captain Marvel in Endgame, I enjoyed her character because she wasn't like the like the biggest, like here comes Captain Marvel, come kill Thanos. Well, it wasn't like that. She had a role in it, but wasn't as big as I thought, because it felt like going up to Endgame when they released Captain Marvel, like, is this going to be a cop-out? Like, they're going to have Captain Marvel in there, and it's going to be like that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, really? That's what I thought initially. I was like, what's the whole point of having all these great characters, all these great heroes, when you have Captain Marvel swoop in and just deal with everybody? I'm like, what's the point of doing that? Why build up this, like, years, a decade of movies if you're just gonna have one big badass superhero swoop in and save anybody? What's the point of having that? But it wasn't like that. I was glad, I was happy that did not happen. Anyways, sorry for that little rant. I'll talk about Captain Marvel in another video. Yep. Like I said before, I really enjoyed this movie. Now, as a movie consumer, it was a great movie to watch. Would I put it in the category the best movie out of our generation? No. Not at all. No. God, no. But I would probably put it in my top 10 list. Not the top. I'm not going to say which one's my top movie of all time. It's about... give or take, below 5. I know it's a good movie, but it's not my top movie. It's a good movie. It's not my top movie, though. You know? So, yeah. So, yeah. Come for me in the comments. I can't cuss on this. I dare you to come for me. Because I'll take you out. You son of a gun. So, my Instagram and Snapchats will be down in the description, also on the screen. Also, my email will be also down there. And if that's down there for this reason, if you want to send a story to me to let me say or let me share, I'll do it. If you want to become part of this channel, just let me know down there. Also, it'll be on screen here. Magic hands. And now it's gone. Okay. So, that will be the final brew for this week. See you next time.